How about that? Got the lights wired up. All right, welcome to video number 6 of the off-road wrecker build. Today, video 6 leaves us with 70 days left until Matt's off-road game. I came up with a name for the wrecker. I'm gonna call it Slingshot. I'm not gonna explain why. You guys can jump down in the comments and we'll see who can guess why I'm gonna call it Slingshot, and then in a few videos I'll let you know why. So we're kind of gaining some steam on this project. We got the engine that's going to remain in it, and in this next video we're going to cut the firewall out of the cab, get that heater box and stuff pulled out of it so that I can cut the firewall. Just within the next couple videos we're going to see if it'll start. So enjoy video 6, catch you on the next one. Hey, you guys are on already. Did you turn that back on? Nice.
What's your camera doing?
I was waiting forever to start recording.
Oh.
I got the AC lines off. I thought they'd be a pain. They came right off. The heater hoses, not so much. They're on there about that far. They've been on there for 25 years, and they are grown to the aluminum. So, see if Brian will. All right, I gave in and cut them off. Even with them cut about, couldn't get them pulled off of there. So. Oh my gosh. Somebody deleted your pickup. Definitely been deleted. That guy said that if that's not hooked up, you'll get a no CAN bus signal.
What does that mean? The CAN bus.
If we were getting in the dash where we can use. Seeing as where we moved the engine back that far, we considered mounting the cab back farther. Then we don't have to modify the cab, but then we have to modify all of the cab mounts. All 6 of them would have to be moved. That would put us back into where our box is. Not a horrible idea, but it's not exactly ideal for what I want to do, I guess. I'm going to take some really scientific calculations, and I'm going to cut the firewall here. I'm going to cut it all the way down, and then I'm going to cut it all the way against the side of the cab over here. And I'm going to cut it across the top. It'll get cut right along this crease here. Then I'm going to come down where the exhaust pump is here. So if we decide that dumping it through the hood or the fender is too loud, that we can Y pipe it, have that and one that runs underneath the cab. So it'll come over to here, and then this is going to come back straight along here to where we're behind our four-wheel drive shift. even though we most likely will not be using that, but we might. So I want that to move with everything so it lines up with the transmission when it comes time. So I'm going to cut it off across here. And then the same on the other side. I'm just going to go right up the side of the transmission tunnel. There's a hump where the throttle pedal is. That's where the starter mounts on the engine. That could be bad. We might have to modify the throttle pedal and the brake pedal, move them over a little bit so that the starter doesn't come through and rest against the bottom of the throttle pedal to where you can't give it any throttle. So I'm just going to hack this out, real scientific, calculated, and haphazard like. And then we'll just take this chunk out, take the tractor, we'll set the cab on. I'll put this piece back in. This is going to make it to where our heater box is still usable. The heater box will be up on a floor like this. So if it comes back like that, the passenger's still going to have plenty of foot room, and he'll be able to hook his toes up underneath the heater box for a little bit more in an OS moment. That's my plan. I'm just going to take the cutoff wheel and I'm going to blow this firewall right out of here. And then I don't even know if I'll get hot and heavy on fixing the firewall at this time, or if we're going to work on getting the engine to pop and get everything hooked back up. I'll probably have to pull the cab back off to completely finish the firewall. I will jump in, cut this firewall out, and we'll bring you back when we're ready to set the cab on. All I'm going to do is make a lot of sparks and noise and what.
You're not going to put them on time lapse on there?
Nah, they don't need to see it. It's just a bunch of sparks and stuff. They'll see the damage when I get it all cut out. You guys are fine with that, right?
What O-rings go where?
All right, we'll see you. Yikes. Transmission is going to go somewhere, and the shifter's going to move back to the transmission. Don't worry.
I think there's a hole.
We all need you in there. Okay, while I was cutting, Slim put the turbo and everything on. We're not going to have much footage. He keeps not recording stuff.
I've been recording everything but putting the turbo.
What about the starter? You record that? Oh!
Took 5 seconds.
Do you have it all wired up and everything? Okay, you need to put that transmission mount on too before you put a cab over it, because it'll be a lot easier. I saved the exhaust off the pickup that this engine that we're going to use came out of. We want to put a Y in it and do a hood dump or a fender dump, but while the cab is off of it, we're going to shove the full exhaust through this frame, because even if we do a hood dump or a fender dump, we're going to put a Y in it with a butterfly, so that when somebody's riding in the passenger seat on like a trail, or we're actually going to use the truck for something other than just showing off, it's going to be loud and annoying. The exhaust is up on top of my machine room, so I'll have Slim scale the wall ladder there and hand the exhaust down to me. We'll be right back. We have to open the door. Did you save the bolts out of that other one for here?
Tractor has a freaking set of lights.
Yeah, but it doesn't make it good for recording that truck.
Okay, I'm trying to take this cross member out.
Talk to the camera, son. Get the normal off into the distance.
I hate these. I hate these. I hate them so bad.
Just take this one out for now, and then we'll beat them. And we'll slide this back and decide how the heck we're gonna do that. The thing that sucks is the way you jack that up, it's gonna be in the way of putting that cross member there. So you might want to let that down and move more towards the back and jack it up. Because there's not gonna be room for this between your blocks and where we're gonna put it. So let that down, move your jack back, jack up the back, and then take that up. You don't want to do it the other order because it's going to try to fall out. You have to go across it.
This bolt right here was not having it today. Broke it clean off. Yep, I hit it with the impact this way. A lot better than it. Doing what this one did and just keep spinning for half an hour. Long bed on it, or is this a new?
Oh, dude! We knew this was engine back there. Forget to put that one down.
The way you did that, I thought we did something or something.
Well, it laid up.
Yeah, he did do something. For sure.
I thought we did something bad.
We haven't determined whether it was bad or not, but we definitely did something. It's like, but it's just too short.
If we do cut the exhaust part, are you going to cut the muffler out of it?
Probably just cut a chunk of that one out for how much we need.
So are you just going to build drive lines for it?
I don't know.
Are we going to make it real cold?
Oh, I imagine it does if you turn it up to chip.
We have to unwire that chip and put it on this new engine.
Yeah. We might have to switch wire harnesses. Hey, you guys are on already. Did you turn that back on? Nice. So you got to see us put the exhaust in. Did you see it when we were like, hey, this is like a different length than the other one. That shouldn't be right because it was the same size of pickup. And then we realized we moved the engine back a foot.
Finally got that thing bolted up tight. It kept where it was loose on one side, and I had to tighten that one, and it was a little loose on this side. Tighten it. This one was a little loose. I tightened it, and I did that until it got tight. So finally got it. Okay, he's got that pulled out. I'm gonna put you guys over here, and we're gonna throw the cab on it. Look at this sunset. That's cool.
What?
Look at just the bottom of the clouds are pink. That's cool over there. It has like the rivers going through it.